Hey guys, welcome back to the Human Condition. This is another video in our philosophy series, and I got, I think, a pretty interesting one, hopefully, for today. And today's video is what is the law of assumption, and can we achieve everything we desire? Uh, so, um, with the law of assumption, it basically suggests that, and is it even moral for us to achieve everything we desire as well? And do we truly even want to achieve everything we desire? So the law of assumption is a law that suggests that in life we have a lot more power with our mind than we actually have. And it suggests that if we truly assume we want something and we truly assume that we can have something, we will have it. So it's a pretty kind of cool concept to think about. I think that's pretty close. I think we can get to 90% or 95% of what we want to achieve. If we think positively like this. Or probably close, or maybe more. Basically, it's if we truly want something, we have to assume you already have it, which kind of sounds counterproductive when I first heard about it, because if you assume you already have it, wouldn't it reduce motivation? However, it's like I think it suggests assume you already have it, but no, you don't have it. And that makes it kind of make, I guess, more sense, I guess. And so for example, if you want a relationship, a job, a friendship, whatever it may be, the theory suggests, which kind of makes sense, if you assume you already have it or assume that you can have it, our brain controls most of our actions, even if subconsciously or unconsciously. So our actions will start reflecting that even if we don't notice it subconsciously. For example, if you want a friendship, assume you already have that friendship, and then boom. It's not that easy, but subconsciously you start taking actions that help you get closer to having that friendship. Obviously, there's other things that you might have to do to have that friendship, but I feel it definitely can help you to make subconscious actions that can influence and help you have that friendship. Same with the job, same with the relationship. And I think it can even kind of go down to not just friendship in general, but a specific friendship. If you have that mindset, potentially, or a specific relationship, although there's obviously a lot of other things that impacted that as well. And also, I think a lot of times in life, there's a lot more, the unconscious mind affects us a lot more than we realize. For example, we might have ingrained negative thoughts that we don't even know about that conflict with our conscious mind. And it's like a constant battle between positive thoughts and negative thoughts. And that's why we might struggle with achieving our desires in life, even though we can still achieve them. I believe anyone can achieve anything in life as long as they put their mind to it. So what the law of assumption says, that's the case as well. You put your mind to something, you can achieve it. However, I believe a lot of times in life, the reason we don't achieve what we desire is not because we want to, but unconscious fears ingrained from the past can deeply affect us, and we don't even realize it. For example, consciously and subconsciously, we're like, I got this, I can achieve this. But unconsciously, we might have sadly put negative thoughts like, I can't do this, I'm never going to do this. And because of this, there's always a constant battle between our conscious and unconscious mind. So the best way, in my opinion, to fix this would be tapping into your unconscious mind, to slowly pull those unconscious fears out from your subconscious into your conscious mind. And then you'll be better at achieving and assuming that you'll have what you desire. If your unconscious thing is really like, I'm not going to be able to ever achieve this, if you work hard to get deep into your unconscious mind, potentially, obviously other things impact that as well, you'll be able to do this. And I've even tried to do it, reach my unconscious mind, because I sometimes I think maybe I have these deep ingrained unconscious fears. However, it's the type of mindset that it takes a lot of work to get into, because it's a type of thing where you try to remember stuff and it gives you a headache. It's like, I can't even remember these thoughts I have, because the positive ones too, I can't even remember them because they're so deeply ingrained in the unconscious mind. Also, with the unconscious mind, I know I kind of made it sound all like doom and gloom a little bit, but even though it's tough to change our negative thoughts from our unconscious mind, It's not impossible. So if you have these, you still got this. It's always possible to change those negative thoughts in the unconscious mind. And some of them are actually pretty positive, like pretty, you can still have positive unconscious thoughts as well. Just want to add that, into the video. But the reason I bring this up in the law of assumption is because it's highly related. I feel like it's always a battle between the conscious and unconscious, and it's still possible to achieve your desires if your unconscious thoughts are negative and your conscious thoughts are positive. I just feel it takes a lot longer, if that makes sense. If your unconscious and conscious are always conflicting with each other, you can still achieve the positive outcome. It just takes a really long time. Whereas if your unconscious and conscious mind are balanced with each other, you might be able to achieve these desires really a little bit quicker. But obviously it's not that easy to get into the unconscious mind. I can't even do it. I still struggle with it sometimes, which is a shame. It's really tough for us as people, I feel like, to understand our deep fears and our deep desires. If we're able to change our unconscious mind deeply, I think we can achieve anything we put our mind to. Anyone's capable of achieving great things in life. With a good mindset and faith, I feel like anyone can achieve great things. So with the law of assumption, also, the law of attraction is highly related to the law of assumption, and sometimes the two can kind of get confused. I think the law of attraction is positive mindset equals positive attracting positive things. Negative mindset, negative things. How it's not as in depth, I guess, per se, potentially. So the law of assumption and law of attraction go hand in hand. Law of attraction is just think more positively, and you'll attract more positive things in life. That's specifically about something. Like, think more positively about your career, you'll have more positive things happen. But it's not thinking very specifically about it. Whereas the law of assumptions, thinking specifically like, I will achieve this friendship. I assume I will achieve this friendship, or I assume I will achieve this promotion. And then your actions will help you maybe be more responsible or be more romantic. If it's a relationship or a friendship, be more broskies, meet more homies. It'll help change your mindset to subconsciously take actions that helped achieve your desires. So this is a pretty interesting video. The law of assumption, I think, is very impactful to help us achieve most of our goals in life. Morally, I think some desires we should be left, not every desire we should try to achieve, because some desires are corrupt, I guess. But I feel like we can achieve great things in almost all our desires, not all, from a good mindset, and believing that we can achieve it obviously helps us subconsciously achieve our desires, and that anyone can achieve anything if they put their mind to it and work hard. This was what is the law of assumption, and can we achieve everything we desire? In conclusion, I think it does have some impact to it and has some partial truth to it, not completely, but I think it's pretty accurate for the most part, because it's basically just saying have a positive. If you believe you can achieve something, you will achieve it. I think that's pretty accurate. As always, thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe if you want. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.